that's record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. Yo, hey.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey. It's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Big Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it, what you do.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Ready. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Ready, go!
Pass out quickly till he gets. And now get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Panthers first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready up!
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Set!
Now here's Hooker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as as he makes his third interception of this season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set! Get set! 118! Watch out!
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
118! Watch out! Do not.
From the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
118! Yellow. Yellow.
1st down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 118!
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Watch out! Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
To the air again, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal, Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Hooker. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They're going for this. This is Legans working the left side. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set. 21.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third and just 2 to go.
Outside. Right outside. Stop.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Watch out.
Purdy now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Hooker set to pass. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Come on. Hit.
Running back sets in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Going after from Pinheiro is open good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Go ahead.
On 3rd down, Purdy completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is Cox going right. Oh, he loses the football. Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Checks this one down, Hubbard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
To throw, Hooker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Come on.
They motion the tight end over.
Check the eagle. Ready.
Hooker to throw. Connection made to Tremble. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Purdy throwing here on first. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41.
Watch out!
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
10 more yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, Purdy to throw. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air again, Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
1st down throw by Purdy. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 24.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Come on. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now Hooker. Flush down now to his left. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the stick.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Now here's Hooker. Man, it's Horn. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Made with his running back down the middle. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Garindo to return it. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
53.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gurindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Outside. Watch out.
They toss right side to McCaffrey. Still going inside the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Purdy on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Outside.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. DJ Waddle gets there to haul him down.
It's a game of 4.
On 3rd down, Purdy. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. We'll get a timeout now for an injury. This looks like George Kittle, who's in some discomfort as the medical team comes out to work on it.
Ready up.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going play action. Getting out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Blocking 18.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go. Franco 80.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He's back to throw. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the rep. Agree. He's marked short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
21.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Watch out! Yellow. Here we go. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And now it's 2nd down.
Outside. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out!
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 3rd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Hunter Renfrow on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the go.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hooker set to pass. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throwing the out route complete. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to 1 late in the third. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie us up 28-all.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now it's McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Just a yard left to go on second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set.
Here's McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get that to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Watch out!
First carry here for Jordan James. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
There's a give inside to James. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Yellow. 18, what's up?
Purdy trying on 4th down. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
18, what's up? Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He beams one, deep right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. They set up the screen. Brooks. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Ready,
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Okay,
They're
break.
all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up? Yellow. 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 Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? 21. Shit. Stop.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a point late in this one. So So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Hooker. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scrapes a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing now. That's caught for the 1st. Escapes the defender. Space on the right, and he's got room. It's a huge pickup